Today could go down as one of the most critical days in XRP history, and if you're holding XRP, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Here's what just happened. Major institutional developments and regulatory signals are aligning in a way that could set the stage for unprecedented price movement, and the SEC just shook the crypto world today. If you want to stay ahead of the market with daily XRP updates, hit subscribe now. I break down every move so you're never left behind. Let's break this down quickly. Today, key filings and announcements on XRP were released, signaling possible institutional involvement. Short-term traders are watching closely, but there is more. The SEC has officially released a crypto taxonomy, giving real clarity to the market for the first time in years. This isn't just paperwork. It's a game changer for how crypto will be regulated going forward. Breaking news, everyone. The SEC has officially announced a crypto taxonomy at the DC Blockchain Summit today. SEC Chair Paul Atkins said the SEC's persistent failure to provide clarity on this question is over. This formal framework now recognizes four major asset categories that are not securities. 1. Digital commodities. 2. Digital collectibles. 3. Digital tools. 4. Payment stablecoins under the Genius Act. Only digital securities remain under traditional securities laws, basically tokenized traditional assets. As Chair Atkins put it, we're not the Securities and Everything Commission anymore. The SEC has now formally classified 16 assets as digital commodities in its new crypto taxonomy. XRP is officially in the digital commodities category. This is massive because it finally removes regulatory uncertainty and opens the door to bigger institutional adoption. Why does this matter? XRP isn't just a crypto. It's already a bridge for cross-border payments. Regulatory clarity like this makes XRP much more attractive to institutional investors because they now know exactly how it will be treated. Combine that with potential ETF applications, and you have a setup that could dramatically increase adoption and price action. Here's what most people are missing. While headlines focus on the taxonomy itself, the real story is what it means for institutional positioning. Early movers who understand these classifications could gain a huge advantage before the mainstream market reacts. Let's dive deeper. Grayscale's recent XRP positioning shows that institutions are watching closely. Historical patterns from Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs indicate that early positioning often precedes significant market movement. XRP could follow the same trajectory if momentum builds. And now, with this new SEC clarity, institutions have much less regulatory risk to worry about. Another angle is adoption. XRP's network adoption for cross-border payments is growing steadily. When usage aligns with regulatory clarity and institutional positioning, the market often reacts faster than most investors expect. This could create opportunities for long-term holders and short-term traders alike. Here's what top analysts are saying. Subtle trends in volume and institutional interest point to a potential breakout phase. Combine that with the SEC taxonomy and ETF possibilities, and we could be entering a very significant moment for XRP. Could XRP hit new highs if ETFs or these regulatory signals continue? It's possible. Timing is everything. Smart money usually moves before the news hits mainstream media. Comment below. Do you think today marks the start of XRP's next big move? If you want daily updates breaking down XRP news before anyone else, subscribe and turn on notifications. I post these updates every day, so you're always ahead of the market. And don't forget, drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone.